Alright guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we dive into something huge. We are react to the entire military history of United Kingdom in just 8 minutes. From the world war and the modern day of power, the UK has been through all it. And honestly try to cram countries of history into a short video is why his entertainment and his impact breakdown is reality is. If you are history buff or just love crazy word stories, you are the right place. Grip your teeth, buck up, and let's see how UK Army pass sharp, not just British but whole world. Let's drive in.
Imagine an island so rainy, its soldiers probably trained in mud by default. A country that built an empire just to ensure everyone drinks tea the right way, whose military history includes knights, redcoats, spitfires, and commandos that sneak into enemy territory with a dagger and a dry sense of humor. This is the military history of the United Kingdom.
United Kingdom.
Let's get stuck in. Long before the Union Jack and awkward small talk, the British Isles were already a war zone. First, the Celts painted themselves blue and charged into battle screaming. Then the Romans came in, shrugged, and built walls, because clearly no one sane was going up north. After they left, the island turned into a rotating door of invaders: Angles, Saxons, Jutes, Vikings. Basically early medieval Airbnb, but with swords. Then in 1066, Battle of Hastings,
more than old.
A duke named William crossed the channel, saw England, and said, "You know what would look good here? Castles. Loads of them." And just like that, Anglo-Saxon England got a French upgrade, with chainmail, a new ruling class, and more aggressive taxes. From then on, British identity was forged in blood, feudalism, and deep-rooted disdain for the French. Fast forward a couple of centuries, and England is now having regular scuffles with France, because nothing says healthy diplomacy like 116 years of war over who gets to wear the crown and insult the other's mother. During the 100 Years' War, the English rolled out their secret weapon, the longbow. Cheap, deadly, and operated by angry peasants who had enough of feudalism, these bows turned French knights into medieval pincushions. Meanwhile, at home, England was busy self-sabotaging. The Wars of the Roses two royal families, Castles and the Yorks, playing an extended game of who wants to be king by stabbing each other.
Who was the king?
Eventually,
you
Henry
and me.
marries at York and unites the houses. And the British royals learn a valuable lesson. Marry your rivals before they kill you. Then came the age of exploration. If we can't stop fighting people here, maybe we should fight people over there. Enter the Navy. Under Queen Elizabeth I, the Royal Navy transformed from a bunch of wet wood and hopes into a professional fighting force. In 1588, Spain sends the Armada, 130 ships strong, to invade England and return it to Catholicism. England responds with fire ships, superior seamanship, and gale-force winds that clearly had a personal vendetta against the Spanish. From this moment on, Britannia doesn't just rule the waves, it dominates them. The Royal Navy becomes the muscle behind Britain's growing influence. It protects trade routes, enforces blockades, and delivers colonialism with extreme prejudice. If there was ocean, there was a British warship on it. If there was land, someone with a British accent probably claimed it in the name of the crown, usually while mispronouncing the local names. The 18th and 19th centuries were the empire's golden age, and everyone else's nightmare. Britain fought a series of wars against France, Spain, and the Dutch, racking up colonies like they were Pokemon. In the 7 Years' War, arguably the first true world war,
Guys, this is the most amazing, but I am Pakistani, but I can see first time. This is a very good, and his change, his history, knowledgeable, entertainment, and joyful videos.
Britain emerged victorious, snagging Canada and much of India in the process. And when Napoleon came around declaring liberté, égalité, artillery, Britain said no thanks.
No
and spent the
thanks.
next 2 decades funding coalitions to stop him. The 1805 Battle of Trafalgar proved British naval supremacy, with Admiral Nelson smashing the French and Spanish fleets, albeit fatally for himself. And in 1815, the Duke of Wellington, who famously described his own troops as the scum of the earth, led a coalition that finally defeated Napoleon at Waterloo. Britain was now the world's policeman, but instead of sirens, it had muskets, tea, and confusing rules about queuing. In the Victorian era, redcoats were marching from Canada to Calcutta, South Africa to Singapore. The sun famously never set on the British Empire, mainly because it was always invading somewhere. And while many remember the prestige, others remember it a bit more critically. You try explaining colonial taxation to the Americans without a tea party breaking out. Then came the 20th century. Big mustaches, bigger egos, and one very, very bad idea. World War I kicked off in 1914 and quickly became a trench-slogging, gas-hurling, soul-crushing affair. The British Expeditionary Force was small but professional and about to get chewed up in battles like Ypres, the Somme, and Passchendaele. At the Somme, Britain lost over 57,000 men on day 1. Let that sink in. That's like wiping out an entire stadium crowd before lunch. Still, the war effort was massive. Soldiers from across the empire, from India,
Amazing guys, very good,
the Caribbean, and
very interesting
fought
video.
alongside British troops in Europe, the Middle East, and Africa. This was global war, and it shattered the old world. When the war finally ended in 1918, Britain had won, but the empire was bruised, the economy was tanked, and the soldiers forever changed. Never again, they said. Spoiler, again came sooner than expected.
What is spoiler?
Hitler rolls into Poland. France and Britain say,
Neutral
"All right, that's
man."
enough of that," and World War II begins. At first, things go terribly. France falls in 6 weeks. Belgium folds.
Belgium.
Norway's gone.
Nowhere. Britannia.
But then, Britain digs in. The Battle of Britain sees the RAF, outnumbered, under pressure, defend the skies against the Luftwaffe. Thanks to radar, plucky pilots, and a lot of Winston Churchill's yelling, Hitler's invasion plan crumbles. Meanwhile, British commandos are invented because someone thought, what if we dropped insane men behind enemy lines with knives and sabotage training? Turns out, highly effective. From North Africa to Normandy, British forces fight across every theater. Montgomery defeats Rommel in the desert. The Royal Navy escorts convoys through U-boat-infested waters. And on D-Day, British troops storm gold and jewelry beaches with Canadians, Americans, and a worrying amount of tea in their kit bags. By 1945, Hitler's dead, the war is won. And Britain, broke, battered, but standing tall. After the war, Britain's empire collapses faster than a soggy scone. India goes independent, African nations follow, and suddenly, British subject becomes just subject. But Britain doesn't give up being relevant. During the Cold War, the UK becomes a founding member of NATO, keeps a powerful navy, and builds nuclear weapons. Because if you can't have an empire, at least have deterrence. Then came 1982. Argentina invades the Falklands. Britain launches Operation Corporate, a naval task force including aircraft carriers, subs, and Gurkhas. 8,000 miles later, in freezing weather and brutal terrain, British forces retake the islands. All for some sheep, sovereignty, and a message. Don't poke the post-imperial lion. Today, the UK military isn't the biggest, but it is among the most advanced. The British Army wields modern kit, Challenger 3 tanks, Ajax reconnaissance vehicles, and enough bureaucratic delays to build a base in peacetime. The Royal Navy? Still top tier. Queen Elizabeth and Prince of Wales are giant aircraft carriers floating around the Indo-Pacific like floating Brexit ads. and beneath the surface lurk the Trident submarines, 4 Vanguard-class SSBNs, each carrying nukes that can ruin your week in under 30 minutes. And then there's the SAS. Small, lethal, unreasonably calm. If you ever hear "who dares wins," it's either them or someone trying to sell.
Okay guys, this is a video of today. I hope you like and subscribe my channel. This is not entertainment because I can see, because this is a very interesting and very knowledgeable. Become a Pakistani, I can see first time, and I honestly view and I cannot shocking and not I am showful but not speaking because I need knowledge. I can see first time and I gain very knowledge from Britannia, UK, country, World War, military, history, all history, and I am really shocked and I am really knowledge from this video. I hope you like and subscribe my channel. I make more than entertainment video, but this video is knowledgeable. Sorry for that, I cannot entertainment in this video. Please guys, you are like and subscribe my channel for next video. I make a challenge with myself, with my life. I make 1k subscriber in 2 months. Please subscribe my channel and share my video in your group, in your girlfriend, in your boyfriend, in your mother, in your sister, in your brother. Share. Okay, goodbye.